to build Kuzan. What's up, my brothers? Today I'm gonna show you what are the builds for Kuzan. So if you're not sure about the stats on your Kuzan, watch this video so that you will not waste those precious metal traits. We're gonna talk about stats, metal, and support tag for Kuzan. So enough yapping, let's go building. Number one option is the hybrid build. For hybrid build, you need 18% HP, 70% attack, 70% defense. So what is the pros of this build? Number one, high defense, reduced damage taken, making him harder to KO. Good attack, keeps his damage output strong. Decent HP, slight HP boost for survivability, balanced playstyle. Can defend treasure while still dealing solid damage. Next is tank build. This is pure defense, pure HP. So your stats will be 70% HP, 70% defense, 18% attack. Why? Maximum survivability, almost unkillable. Great for tanking and stalling enemies in treasure areas. You stay alive longer and keep freezing enemies like left and right. When to use tank build? If your team already has attackers, you can go for tank build. So this is good for teammates. So if you have teammates, you can go for tank build. This is also good if you want to stall enemies and hold treasure zones. So you're gonna play as a defender. If you play League Battle and want to be unkillable, you can go for tank build. This is also good, by the way. So when to use the hybrid build? This is if your play style is you want to fight and defend at the same time. Hybrid build is good. So later on, we're gonna talk about what is the best stats for Kuzan. So right now, I'm just giving you the options. Also, the hybrid build, if you are playing solo queue and need to do it all, this is very, very good, by the way. All right, let's move on to attack build. Attack build, full DPS if you want to fight more. So you're gonna need HP 70% and attack 70%, and the rest it's all on you. You can go for full HP, full attack, and you can also put 18% defense, but I think 18% defense is optional. You can go for full HP or full attack on this one. So why attack build on Kuzan? Maximum damage, destroys enemies faster, like takes advantage of freeze effect. You can finish frozen enemies quickly. Not as tanky, but deadly in fights. So when you're gonna use attack build, if you like playing aggressively, if you want to KO enemies fast instead of just defending, if you trust your dodge and movement to survive without extra defense, then go for attack build. So the question is, what is the best stats for Kuzan? So it depends on your playstyle. If you want to play as a pure attacker on Kuzan, you can go for full HP attack. But again, you will not be tanky, you will be squishy. Like, too squishy. By the way, I fought a whale on Steam and he's using HP attack, level 100 Kuzan, and I'm using HP, 2k HP, 70% defense on my Kuzan. I don't have attack and I'm winning. Alright, I don't have the clip right now, but I tried it. I'm winning against those whales with HP attack out there. So I think, in my opinion, it's better to use Kuzan as a defender. But after playing Kuzan, analyzing his skills and traits, Kuzan is a hybrid defender attacker with a strong survivability, HP recovery, and area control. He also benefits from damage reduction, treasure area, sustain, and skill 1 cooldown inside captured treasure areas. So what I recommend and what I'm going to build on my Kuzan when I max him out is the hybrid stats, which is 70% defense, 70% attack, and 18% HP. So again, with 70% defense, Kuzan has built-in healing or HP recovery trait, and his skill 1 cooldown is boosted inside captured treasure areas, meaning he benefits from damage reduction and tankiness. Also, 70% attack, his attacker trait lets him ignore defense when his HP is above 70%, making high attack useful for both roles. So 18% HP since he has HP recovery trait and damage reduction effects. A bit of HP will help him survive longer while keeping attack and defense at max efficiency. Don't worry, you can also go for full HP and full defense and 18% attack. So that is the alternative full HP and defense tank build for Kuzan. Well, if you want pure survivability, go for it. You can go for 70% HP, 70% defense, but you will lose out on damage. This makes him a stalling defender but not a threat offensively. Alright, but at the end of the day, it is your decision on what stats you want on your Kuzan, because it will depend on your playstyle. If you are an aggressive player where you want to attack rather than defend, go for HP attack. But again, you will lose the tankiness of Kuzan. But if you want to fully utilize Kuzan, you can go for a hybrid build where you can defend and also attack. Let's be honest here. If you're gonna queue or play solo, it's so hard to be just a defender, right? So Kuzan needs to attack. So in my opinion, hybrid is the go-go, but don't get me wrong, full HP and defense is also a good choice. But you're gonna have to focus on defending. Alright, so what's the best metal set for Kuzan? There are a lot of metal set out there, but I think the best option is to focus on skill 1 cooldown reduction for Kuzan. The green attacker Kaido metal is great. Event Kaido, if possible, is also solid, and Wildfire and EX Whitebeard are good options as well. If I have the Wildfire metal, I'd pair it with Green Attacker Kaido and Extreme Whitebeard medals. Since Kuzan is tanky, every time I get hit, my skill 1 cooldown will reduce, which is really beneficial for him. I can keep spamming it and survive longer, especially since skill 1 grants invincibility. If you don't have those medals and your playstyle is more attacker focused, you can go for an attacker medal set. But as much as you can prioritize skill 1 cooldown reduction, it's crucial for Kuzan. For those who are new to the game or still don't know, this is how you can build your medal set even if you lack resources. This method allows you to create medal sets using the medals you already have. Now let's talk about support tags. It's pretty straightforward since Kuzan is a defender. Your main target should be zone and grand line. If you can, also try to get the runners or defenders or attacker tags, but focus on zone and grand line first. If you are unable to build those, you can go for the 6 tags, which is Worst Gen, Straw Hats, New World, Paramecia, runners or attackers, and Captain. These are also good for Kuzan. Remember, I repeat, remember, you can only target those tags if your support units are already maxed out. If you target those support tags and your units aren't maxed out, think carefully. It's better to have a higher percentage than to go for tags that aren't fully maxed. Alright, but at the end of the day, it's your choice, it's your decision. So this is just a guide for you to understand how Kuzan works and to figure out what is the stats that is good for your playstyle. So again, it depends on your playstyle. If you want to be an attacker, go for HP attack. If you want to be a full defender, you can go for full HP defense. But if you want to be a hybrid, which you can defend and attack, you can go for a hybrid stats. Alright, so there's no perfect build. It only depends on what is your playstyle. Alright, remember that. Okay, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys understand it. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for the amazing support, by the way. Alright, you know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.